Mark, we're in a situation where we have fairly substantial assets, and in talking with my financial advisor, he just assumes we should self-insure. What is your take on how much is too much when it comes to long-term care insurance?
Yeah, I get faced with that question quite a bit. And the reason why I get faced with that question is that there is a thought out there that you do have enough assets, and with that substantial amount of assets that you have been able to accumulate over time, that is there to pay for a long-term care event for one of the spouses. That is called a fully self-insured model. Now, there are some risks for that self-insured model, and we have to consider the fact that costs are doubling every 15 years. So if we take that cost from right now and go to 15 years and then go to 30 years, you can quickly find out exactly how much is it going to be if I'm 50 years old right now and I need care when I'm 80 years old. What is that going to be running me? And my question to you is in that time, is it going to be the best thing to pull out of your estate that type of monies that may have some tax implications to it? And you can do the math right now on what that is to prematurely bring money out of your estate to pay for an event that's quite considerable. The other option out there is to really fully insure with a policy. And we find that many folks that are kind of new to the business or whatnot tend to go this route. We find it to be a very expensive way to do it. I myself, as a specialist, I do find that there is really a co-insurance idea of similar to what you're doing with your health insurance plan right now, where yeah, you do have some assets to pay for care a little bit there you don't mind liquidating a little bit, but at the same time having the insurance company pay for 50, 60%, 70%, maybe 80% of the cost, and having the insurance company pay those claims on a tax-free basis. When we do that co-insurance model, we then find that the policy itself will be affordable and certainly dependent upon your health. And that policy then will make sense as you work with your financial advisor as a defensive measure. So let your financial advisor work on the offense and let your policy become the defensive so you don't have to liquidate all that assets 15 or 30 years later from now. So it's a great question, and I would certainly recommend working with a specialist on that.